Hello everyone, my name is John Schaefer. I am the Assistant Director for Graduate Student Success with the Graduate School Office, and I'm going to talk to you about some of the financial awards that are available to you as a graduate student. Of course, this is a presentation for both master's and doctoral students, and I will let you know that the graduate school has built the number of awards that it's able to provide to graduate students from very few, maybe one to current students, actually specifically one to current students, to now we have anywhere from 4 to 5 per academic year that we are able to provide to graduate students. So I'm going to just jump right in and talk to you about the financial awards that we provide out of our office every academic year, when the funds are available, and the process and the eligibility, etc. So let's jump right in. First one we have are professional development awards, and these are considered travel awards. This was implemented back in the fall of 2012, and it's specifically for students presenting at conferences. This award is not for students who simply want to attend a conference. This award is for students who actually have been accepted to present at a conference. Both master's and doctoral students are eligible to apply for this award. You do apply through the graduate school office, and how the process happens is once you apply, basically what you're submitting is you are submitting an application, which can be found on the graduate school website. You are submitting your accepted proposal, and you're submitting a travel budget, and that makes a complete application packet. And so once it's approved, the graduate school transfers your funds to the college, and then the college or department will disperse the money to the students. And the maximum award you can receive is $400. Now you may ask, so what determines how much money I get? Well, the determination, first of all, is how much is it going to take you to, how much are your travel expenses? So if your travel expenses are less than $400, then obviously the graduate school is not going to award you $400. They'll award you whatever the amount is for your award, up to $400. The other consideration that we take into account is your college or department providing you any money to offset that amount. So basically what we do, the formula we have is if you do have a complete application and if your application is approved, one of the things we look at to determine amount is the total amount of your travel minus whatever funds that your department or college is providing you. And that is only if applicable. It's not necessarily the case that your department or college is providing you any funds. So, and then what that final number is, if that final number exceeds $400, then you'll receive the full amount for the award. If that final number goes under $400, then we will award you up to your unmet need, is basically what the case is. So if your unmet need is $200, we award you $200. The awarding time frame is ongoing. However, I do want to make a special note for this award, and that is due to how we process the awards, we only process awards one time per month. So we collect applications throughout a month's period of time, and then we award for that previous month. So we always recommend that you apply at least a month prior to your travel, so that you can make sure that you know that you're receiving these funds. Now, how the funds are dispersed to you ultimately is up to the college. That is not determined by the graduate school. Some colleges will give you a travel advance or apply it to fees for your travel. Other colleges or departments will actually give you a travel reimbursement once you've returned. So that $400 that we've given you, that is part of what they reimburse you with. So it just depends, and that's something to discuss with your college. One last thing I do want to mention about the travel awards. Normally, this is first come, first serve, so we have a set amount of funding that we are allowed to distribute to or award to graduate students. And so once those funds are gone, they're gone. So for example, if the funds are depleted by middle of the spring semester, then that's it. So it's best too, if for example, that you're traveling even as far as next summer. So right now I'm giving this presentation during the fall semester. So if you know that you're traveling in the summer, so we're in fall 2013, so you know that you're traveling in summer 2014, apply as soon as possible so that you can make sure to get some of the funds that are available. Other awards we have are called the Graduate Student Research Award or Graduate Student Research Scholarship. The implementation was in spring 2013, so just last year. This award is for recognition for outstanding accomplishments in research. It is available to master's or doctoral students. You do have to be enrolled in 6 hours of graduate level coursework. You also need to be in good academic standing and making good progress towards your degree. 5 awards are provided, and each award is a total of $1,000. And we don't determine the number of awards based on the number of master's students that apply or the number of doctoral students that apply. It's just basically whoever is qualified to receive the award or the highest qualified to receive the award. And the awarding time frame is the spring semester. Now, where the travel award is all year long, we start providing funding in the fall once the new academic year is started, and we usually can go all the way through spring with the funds that we have. The Graduate Student Research Award is only offered in the spring semester. So when you're looking for notifications of this award, you're not going to see this in the fall. You're going to see this in the spring. And the same for the Graduate Student Teaching Award or Teaching Scholarship. Again, the implementation for this was spring 2013, and it is for students who've excelled in their teaching positions at UTSA. You can be either a master's or doctoral student, but for this one, it's different than the Research Award. For the Research Award, students can simply apply. For the Teaching Award, you do have to be nominated by a faculty member. They can do a nomination for the positions are Teaching Assistant 1, Teaching Assistant 2, or Assistant Instructor. Now, what students were a little confused about or unsure about is, do you simply have to wait for a faculty member to nominate you? And if they don't nominate you, then you aren't able to be in the running for the award. I don't personally think that's the case. If you want to be in the running for this award or apply for this award, my opinion is go to your faculty member that you work for as a TA1, TA2, or assistant instructor and say, hey, did you know about this award? I would like to apply for it. What do you think? Because you would have to nominate me for it. And that's how I would go about it. You have to have been in the title of TA1, TA2, or assistant instructor during the spring, summer, or fall, this past or the previous fall semester. This example is fall 2013 because these next awards for the teaching awards will be offered in spring 2014. So you have to be in your title of position as TA1, TA2, or assistant instructor one of the 3 prior semesters to the spring semester you are applying for this award. Hopefully that makes sense. You also have to be enrolled in 6 hours of graduate level coursework. You need to be in good academic standing and making good progress towards your degree. And again, much like the research award, it's 5 awards at $1,000 each. And again, as I mentioned, the awarding time frame is spring semester. The last one I'm going to be talking to you about is the Presidential Dissertation Fellowship. This is the longest running award that we have in the Graduate School Office. This is only for doctoral students, and it is in recognition for outstanding dissertation research work. You have to be enrolled in at least 3 hours of dissertation hours during the semester when it's offered. Primarily, this award is offered only in the spring semester. However, there have been circumstances when the graduate school has had enough funding that they're able to offer it, or that we are able to offer it both in the fall and the spring. That just is determined year to year, but you can always count on it during the spring semester. You have to be in good academic standing and making good progress towards your degree. The minimum award is $2,500, and the awarding time frame, again, is spring semester primarily. Now, one of the things that I want to note to you is all of our awards, with the exception of the teaching award, the travel award, you're always going to apply for these awards in the semester that the awarding is going to take place. So you always want to be looking for the announcements. We always announce these awards via email, and the email usually comes from me, but it will definitely come from the Graduate School Office. So if you see any emails that talk about financial awards for graduate students or important scholarships available, anything like that, make sure to open it up. And what will be provided in the email are the different awards available that semester or awards coming up, links to the award web pages, and also the deadlines for the awards. So keep an eye open for these. All award information can be found on the Graduate School website under funding and then scholarships and fellowships. If you go to the Graduate School main page, graduateschool.utsa.edu, at the top, click on, there's a top navigation bar, click on funding, and then there's going to be a left-hand navigation, and click on scholarships and fellowships. And all of the awards that I just mentioned are going to be there. Or you can directly visit graduateschool.utsa.edu/funding/category/scholarships-fellowships. Now, one of the other things that I want to mention, I mentioned when I first started this presentation, is that we have a number of other what I call pop-up scholarships or funding opportunities throughout the year. And it's not always the case, but sometimes the case that the graduate school has, additional funding available. And so we may do a scholarship, a graduation incentive scholarship, where, it'd probably be along the lines of $500 to $1,000. And it's normally going to be a last minute, or not last minute, I'm sorry, but just a very impromptu scholarship, so you'll be notified. The application period is probably going to be about a month's period of time as when you can apply for it, and then decisions will be made on who is qualified, eligible, and recipients for the award. So keep an eye out for those as well. I know we've had those in the past. And then the other thing I want to mention, which is another form of financial awarding to graduate students, is something called the Ready, Set, Research competition. This competition was initiated in last spring 2013, and we had almost 20 students participate, both at the master's and doctoral level, and you're competing against each other, presenting your research, whatever research you choose, in 3 minutes or less. And you are judged on various various areas. And then the judges make a determination on who receives first place, second place, and then audience members choose people's choice. Right now, the funding is situated at $1,000 for first place, $750 for second place, and $500 for people's choice. And if we have enough participants from master's and doctoral, we can provide awards for separate awards. So first place for doctoral, first place for master's, etc. $1,000 a piece, each person receives $1,000 and down the line. We do advertise for this event. It is highly sought after. In the fall, we opened up 30 spots. The 30 spots went very quickly. Within an hour and a half of the email being sent out, all spots were filled. So I would recommend, again, keeping a close eye on your email, both for financial awards or for other funding opportunities, such as the Ready, Set, Research competition. And here's my contact information. My name is, again, John Schaefer. My phone number is 210-458-4111. My email is john.schaefer@utsa.edu. Or, of course, if you have any other questions about this and you're not able to reach me, you can contact the Graduate School office at 210-458-4331. Again, I really encourage you, if you feel you are eligible to apply for some of these financial awards, I would say go for it. And, I wish you all the best and success in winning one of these awards. Thank you very much.